Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. There we are. Okay. Can you, is there a way for you to see yourself right now so you know what you look like in the frame?
I'm looking at your stream.
Okay, perfect.
I have your stream open, so
you have the stream
Rector.
open.
Hello, Rector. Nice to meet you again, Rector.
Okay,
That's my
perfect.
moderator.
Everything is ready. So is Rector one of your regulars?
Yeah, Mats. He's my moderator.
I see. Well, welcome in, Rector. Go ahead.
Yeah, he knows his business, you know. He knows the rules. So you just behave. He's unmodded. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Well, glad to have you here. So Em, you good? You wanna sit down, stand up? Everything good with you?
I will
You
get
wanna
you.
take a moment? All right, perfect. In that case,
I'm totally fine.
In that case, let's get started. So we have the first question ready to go, and that is, of course, to please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background. And
so you're telling me I have to...
Go ahead.
There you go. No, you.
Okay, I'll go. You can feel free to talk about your background in the sense of what your background is like, either in VTubing or like in real life. Like I went to school and I studied this, that, like that. So, open-ended question. Introduce yourself and tell us a little about your background.
That's fine. Yeah. I can do that, but like most people already know me. Let's be honest, like, I'm famous. That's fine.
Everybody already knows everything about it. Oh goodness.
Okay, so my name is Emsela. I'm from Norway. I do have a bit of an accent, so I wish you're good at understanding me. I wish you guys can understanding me. I'm still learning English. Like my English is not fluent yet, but I try to make the best of it. So yeah, I've been also streaming like 4 years. So that's something. I've been a Fox VTuber for 4 years. Fun fact though, this is actually my third model.
Your what model?
Yeah, most people don't know it. Third model. I have had 3 models before.
Oh really? This is your third model. I see. Okay, wow. Yeah. You have got a few updates. I mean, of course, you said you've been streaming for 4 years, so it makes sense that you had, some leveling up. Now, shameless self-plug, this is my first model that I'm still using. Like, it's the first fucking piece of shit that I made, still using it. And luckily, it seems to be working all right as well. But I do have a question. On one of the things that you said. You said that you have a bit of an accent, and I want to talk about this a little. Yes. What do you make of it? Like, I think you and we first met on like TikTok, right? And do you find this to be like I'm getting into the deep questions straight away. Do you find this to be like a little, like an audience dividing thing about people who come to your streams?
It definitely is. Because some people are like, I am speaking English. Like, I think I'm speaking English. I don't know. Words come out of my mouth. I speak.
Yeah.
Someone understands it. But a lot of people are like, we don't understand her. So we don't want to bother with sticking around. Nowadays, especially for TikTok, people have very short attention span. So if they don't understand it for the first 5 seconds, they're just going to drop like, okay, we don't understand it, bye. And just leave
it, walking away.
So
to add on to that. Oh, yeah, please go ahead.
But also have those people who like my accent, the people who's like, I feel like accent's very cute and adorable. I love how you roll your R's and how you talk with R's.
Exactly.
Every word I say with R is gonna roll. I do not know how to not roll. So
not roll the R. Okay, I think we have a fan in the chat saying not understanding Ems is the one thing we love about Ems.
And Nasty is one of my newest members in my community. Fun fact, Nasty just joined my community recently. He has been around for about 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, I think it's around 3 weeks right now. He already bought my merch. So he has like a t-shirt with my big face on it. So,
Also, she sounds like the shrimp from Shark Tale. You know, I have now
That's
that
a
you now that you mention it.
No. I do not. No, you're wrong. No.
Okay. Hold on. I want to add something here. So my first language is not English either, right? I think in Norway they speak Dutch, if I'm not wrong. Oh, let me finish my point before I get to the next bit. English is not my first language either, right? I am from Sri Lanka. My mother tongue is Sinhala. English is not even my second language. I think it's like my third. So, and me personally as well, like some people find my accent interesting. And speaking of which, want to give a shout out to Wildly. Thank you. Thank you for the 3-month sub. That's really, thank you. And of course, Wildy is also one of the people that joined me on TikTok. I think I remember him saying that he found my accent interesting and now he's here. He's been here since like, the inauguration, I would say. I do have a question. Not a question. I do have a request. Ems, can you come a little bit closer to me? Like, basically we are, yes. Perfect. That's perfect. Try to like be pretty much in each other's face. Like I know for you guys, it kind of looks pretty normal. Like, but to us, this is like super close. Like this is really close. But if not, we are kind of too far away from each other in the frame. So I have to request you to kind of be close. Now. Thank you so much for your answer, but I want to ask you the next question. How did you get started as a creator, streamer, and what inspired you to begin? You know, what gave you like the kick?
The kick.
Yeah.
Very simple. Slowly. I didn't have friends. That's basically. I was like, yeah. I moved to this one town, and I didn't have anybody. My dog died, and I was lonely. So I was just like, I need someone to talk to, I need to, I need some people. So like, I got Discord, and then I was broke. Yeah, my butt was very broke, so I didn't have any cash or anything. So,
oh, you were broke as well. Okay. I see.
Yeah, so I was like, life is shit. So either I start streaming, I make some friends, and maybe I can also afford food.
Oh my god. That was, first of all, I have to apologize for laughing. I asked you, what gave you the kick to start? You're like, oh, I had no friends, I didn't have food to eat, my dog died, and somehow my immediate reaction is to laugh. Like, first of all, I apologize. Second of all, we have Wild in the chat saying, that sounds like a country song. It does.
On a country road.
Okay, so that's interesting. You kind of went forward to become a creator because you wanted to kind of have a community, have people to talk to. And I think I want to talk about this later in the interview as well, kind of in the section of community building, because I think you do this really, really well. But we'll get to that a little later. But I think out of like everyone that I have kind of spoken to in the VTuber community that I know, I think that's a very unique answer and an intriguing one. And okay, let's move on to the next question. What kind of content do you make, and what platforms are you most active on? Pretty straightforward one.
Oh, You say straightforward, but you know how to show 7 different TikToks? It's not straightforward.
What? What? You have 7 different TikTok accounts?
I think so. We got this one and then about 7 different ones, yes.
What? Why? Why do you have so many? Why?
Different things. We got a TikTok for clips, a TikTok for vlogs, a TikTok for what random bullshit I feel like, another TikTok for singing, because I did singing for back in time, and I have a TikTok. So I guess I would like my TikToks, honestly.
Wow. So okay. To sum up the answer to my question, so you are on Twitch and 7 different accounts on TikTok. Are you active on any other platforms as well?
YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Discord.
God. So anything there ever is, you are there.
Yes, basically at this point.
It's like that scene in like Lion King where like Simba like picks up get picked up Simba and it's like anything the light touches is yours. Any social media app you can find Emslea.
Mostly.
But it now I do have kind of like a sidestep question. Isn't it difficult to manage like 7 different TikTok accounts? Like, how do you go about this? Okay, deep sigh.
I don't. That's the shit.
Deep sigh.
I open TikTok, you know, I start clicking. Okay, I got notifications. I couldn't know. And open this one, more notifications. So I could click on notifications. But at least each TikTok has their own categories. Like one is for vlogs, so tell about how my day was, what I did on the day. I have this one for clips, and clips I just take from Twitch and post there. So it's not too difficult. It just takes enough time because also I edit the videos and editing videos. Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think about how you kind of maybe is going about this, right? So you think, okay, I have a funny clip, I put it in the clip. I'm singing, I put it in the singing one. I'm doing a story time, I put it in the other one. And there isn't, or is there? Do you have like a kind of a pretty straightforward content plan where you like make sure you post every day, or you make 2 TikToks a week? Like, do you have a goal? Do you like go about it kind of very, systematically or not?
I try to post a TikTok every day at least, and I'm on different TikTok channels. I try to at least post multiple ones, but it depends how busy I am because I still prioritize streaming before side content.
Yeah.
So for me, it's more important to at least get to stream every day.
But you do stream every day then?
Mostly. I try. I have been a little bit busy this week because of issues that have been happening, so I haven't really been able to stream this whole week, but I try.
I see. Okay, so that's actually pretty cool. Now this brings me to the next question, which is, so you kind of started because you wanted to make friends, meet people, hang out with people, not feel so lonely anymore. And then you kind of continued on your journey for 4 years at this point. So was there any point of you kind of starting a stream and then, I don't know, a moment in which you decided, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do this seriously. Like I'm gonna do this every day as you do. Was there like a triumphant moment?
I'm bored. I was like, I'm bored. Let's just stream every day. I'm bored. I don't know what to do,
Oh, okay. No, that was no moment. Just every day you were bored, so you streamed.
Yes. I struggle socializing outside from Twitch. So I had nothing better to do, so I did that.
Also, hello, Nick. Goodness, I have not seen you in forever. I hope you're doing well. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Oh, and also meet Emslea. Emslea is a VTuber that's been. I'm gonna give like a short summary of everything we've talked about so far. Has been streaming for 4 years and has like an absolutely amazing VTuber model. But today she's using a 3D version to come talk to us on VR chat. And go check her out if you find her interesting, or her accent, or the fact that people in the chat say this is not me, that she sounds like the shrimp from Shark Tale.
I do not do that. No, you're wrong.
So it's not me. That's all I want to say. And I want to ask you kind of a strange question, or maybe like one of those interview questions where they're like, summarize yourself in like a one word. But the question is, how would you describe your journey so far as a creator streamer?
My journey? Oh, it has been a roller coaster. That's so sorry. Because you get like the uphills, so it goes really quick upward, and then it zooms down again, and then it goes spins in a loop.
Oh God.
So it's
okay.
a lot.
So would you
so
care to explain a little when you mean like a roller coaster? What has been your highs and what has been your lows?
My loss was I lost my friend. I got scammed for $500. But
what? Wait, you need to tell us that story. If you don't mind, please enlighten us. What the hell? You got scammed for $500? That's an expensive mistake. Goodness.
And it was for one of my best friends. So
oh no.
Yeah, that's just a lot of drama happening at that point.
God, I'm so sorry to hear about that. That sucks.
Yeah, it happens, So that was my lowest, definitely. My highest is when I build a community, That's my highest. Building a community, getting to know people, playing with people, interacting with people. That's the highest.
And do you feel like even the moments in which like you kind of get this high of having like a community and people who are like happy to hang around, be with you, do the stuff, do you feel that also kind of comes in waves and goes?
It does. The thing about people, they come and go. Sad enough, that's the fact. Like you're basically for 4 years. I still remember the people who supported me 4 years ago. I don't forget the people who used to be here. But it's sad to see people disappear. This is going to be a sad story. But it is one person, okay? I was in a bottle stream. I was drunk. Fun fact, I was drunk. I was in a bottle stream drinking. I was this one guy who's like, I've been lurking your stream for a month, And I like you because I think you're a nice person, very caring, and I have everybody. So he said to me, and then he disappeared to be never seen again. The last thing he said was to message my Discord telling me he was struggling, having a hard time, and then he was gone.
Oh no!
So I hope he's okay. I hope he's doing well. But it's difficult.
But do you still think about him sometimes? Aww.
Yes, because it's still nice to know that at least you like my content, and people tell me that my content helped them.
So, I think this is really interesting because I think you said a few like really poignant things. One is that you said people come and go, which I want to come to, but I have a bigger question, and that is, how do you kind of, handle people being like really friendly? Now, okay. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. I have to explain myself. It really sounds like I'm a fucking robot. I do not understand human emotions. No, that is not where I was going. People. Golem here, please explain to me. I think since I am kind of a cooked veteran in the advertising industry, I am to a certain extent very familiar with kind of building, I would say, business relationships with people. And it's, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. At least it's been a very rewarding thing in my understanding, at least. But I find one of the reasons I want to like talk to people as well is because the way the streaming community seems to work is kind of based on good graces. That is to say, you are friendly to someone and then maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't work out, right? But do you think that do you feel a certain risk when you are approached by someone like, we wouldn't know how this story is gonna go, like it's the 50-50 hit or miss?
Like, I never judge people no matter what. That's just, I don't judge people. And you have to be nice to everybody because you don't know who's struggling, what they're dealing with. Because I want people to feel safe in my community. I want people to feel safe around me. I want people to help people. So for me, it's just important to be nice and kind and never judge no matter what. Because they could have the most horrible story that you ever heard, but you don't know it before they share it to you.
That's true.
So, but same time, someone has to put boundaries. I suck at putting boundaries. Definitely. I said it. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that kind of does. I think that kind of does bring like kind of my question to, like ultimately I am talking about boundaries. Like, if when you are a creator, not if, because we both are. When you are a creator, there is like certain lines you have to draw, right? Like, of course, I'm happy to talk to you, but then I am maybe unhappy to get involved really personally in your life. And how do you kind of walk this line is the question, I guess. Okay, but that's also up to I think individuals to figure out how they want to go about it. Which reminds me of what I wanted to tell you earlier about you saying, hey, people come and go. And I think this is also a very, very interesting perspective for even larger creators, right? When you are a creator for a long time, you find that your audience certainly matures as well. So it is inevitable in a certain way that, once you grow a community within a year or two, another year or two later, maybe they don't live the same life. They don't, they can't afford to come and stay in your streams and do the X and Y because maybe they're, I don't know, moving on to college, getting married, having kids, who knows? Like, many things can happen. And how do you, like, the only way to really go about this, like, now I'm speaking as an advertiser, the only way to kind of work with your target audience maturing is to then capture a younger audience into, your claws. You're like, hey, you young, you have time, come and buy my shit. Thank you so much for the follow. But do you feel this way, or I don't know, how does this transition work for you, like the people come and go situation?
Like, my content is a lot of my reactions. I do a lot of reaction. People enjoy my reactions to how I react to different things, like head, pet, pet, poking your nose, they like those reactions. But also, it's difficult in general because I aim for more of a adult audience because I don't want kids. So
yes.
I don't want kids. So I'm trying to target more like people in the 20s, 30s, around there. I do have some in my community who's like in their 50s and 40s. So I have like every 20 to 50 in my community.
No, I think I agree. I think one thing I was also very conscious of was kind of finding a mature audience. Two things for this. One is kids don't have money. Sorry. that's just me. Like that's just what everyone is thinking. You don't have the cash to spend. Two, you don't really want to kind of, at least my approach, I don't want to work with like kind of a underdeveloped people who have maybe, children who maybe don't have a very good opinion of, do you need a minute?
Like, you're better talking about the one thing, okay? Because it's not about the money, okay? That's a side gig, okay? The money's a side gig.
Yeah.
But I don't want to work with kids because they make drama. Kids makes a lot more drama than an adult.
Yes. Yes, I think drama is a very easy way to wrap it up, because they are
Yeah, this
really
drama ruins the community.
emotional and not mature enough to deal with the said emotions. And like the money aspect is something that I want to talk about. Like, part of the reason why I'm doing the interview is because I don't want to be I don't know, like there's certainly a difference between, of course, what my opinions are and what your opinions are, and I don't want any of the viewers to kind of mix them. So this is my personal opinion outside of Emslea's. I think a lot of creators or streamers on Twitch that I have spoken to like to say, hey, I don't stream on Twitch because I want to make money. I stream on Twitch because I have fun. And this is okay. Like, I don't disagree with this, like, if that's how you want to go about it. But we cannot ignore the fact that people who do this seriously do also make money out of it. And as much as you want to keep the side of money not so important, of course you don't have to donate, of course you don't have to subscribe, of course you don't have to send me money. Absolutely not. I'm here to entertain, and as long as you are entertained, you are welcome to stay here. But I do make something out of it, and some of the work that I do is certainly money incentivized, like when we do a subathon or when we do a donathon, like that is money incentivized. So I want to kind of shed some light to the strategies that creators, VTubers use to do money incentive work as well. So when I kind of say, hey, we stream, I want to be transparent about what we do for money as well. So that was a bit of a rant on my side. But let's get back to the questions. And I have something interesting. So this was, I think, maybe a challenging thing to talk about, but I want to know what was one of the most challenging things when you got started as a VTuber?
Most challenging thing? Okay, so my most challenging thing was my accent, or to speak. That was my most difficult one. Most people who follow me there, they didn't understand anything I said whatsoever. I still enjoyed watching me because of my and how I just but they didn't understand me proper. So I want to say the most challenging thing for me was that part. Also finding a good rigger and a model is always difficult, and having money for most things. Like, I used to play Valorant and Dead by Daylight. I started out as a collab streamer. I mostly just played with my ex-friend, but I just played with one person. He was the most toxic person in the entire world. Like, she was so toxic. You have no idea. And I played with her like every single day. But eventually stuff happens. But we just played like Dead by Daylight and Valorant. So when you have the game,
Mm-hmm. So, did anything improve from like the accent side or kind of games that you were playing? Did anything that you do help or improve over time?
Yeah. Yes, you understand me.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I don't know about you guys in the chat. I have not had trouble understanding Emslea. Okay, maybe sometimes I have to maybe ask you to repeat something you're saying, but I get it after once or twice. Like, I've never had like, oh wow, I have no idea what she's talking about. Like, that has never happened to me.
So my accent has improved. Also, I stopped doing collab streams most of the time. Like, I don't usually, like, right now I am in your stream, but I'm not streaming myself, as you see. And that's because I don't usually stream with other people at the same time. So that's changed. I'm most just, if I stream, I'm used to by myself.
Was there a reason that you decided to kind of go about it this way?
Just a lot of people like my voice because they find it soothing. Some people that hate my voice, they find it to make the air bleed out. So we have those people who I make ears bleed.
Some people like my voice because they find it soothing. Some people, their ears are bleeding.
Exactly. Some people like those, they feel like a shrimp. So that's another thing.
Hey, but I think they mean it. I don't think they mean it necessarily. I don't look. I cannot speak for their intentions, but at least they don't seem to be bad intentions. I think they mean it in good fun.
I like nasty. It's funny. It's more like an inside joke at this point, to be fair. And he's not the first person. He's the second person who said it.
Oh, shit.
So he's the second person.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Okay. That was really fun. That is interesting because... oh, yeah, go ahead.
Because when you stream other people, you have multiple voices, multiple people speaking. So if people are there because they enjoy how I speak and how I pronounce stuff, they lose that factor with the other person on the side. Also, a lot of people have shit microphones that sound like shit. That sound like a vacuum cleaner.
No shade to other small streamers. I also have a shit mic sometimes. When I use my headset mic, it's not good. I know it. I have a better mic, but I prefer to use the headset mic because it's, out of my fucking, it's not in the way of my keyboard and whatnot. Okay, so, I have to mention, all of the questions have been answered with just so much, what's the word? Like, just so much fun. And all of the questions, like, I have got really different answers as well. Because often when I ask people, hey, what was the most challenging thing as a streamer or a creator, it often has to do with like, oh God, like getting affiliate was really difficult or building community was really difficult. Oh, that's the good thing. or like people have like very tangible or otherwise more common among everyone, but your answers have been very unique, not just to that question but just everything so far. I do have another kind of on the same tangent. Has your content changed in style or evolved since you started?
Oh yeah,
like stuff you did
every day.
Like, sorry,
pictures every day.
Let me just expand a little. Like from when you started as like you already had you said your third model as well. So kind of from the beginning to maybe the games you played or things that you did on stream or the way you went about building your community to how you do it now. How has things evolved?
Okay, so how have things evolved? I'm still pretty much just me in a game. I changed my appearance a little bit because I used to have a different model before this one. So I changed how I look like. But still, this one is based on my old model. But my old model is based on Spice and Wolf Hollow. So technically, I'm Space of a Wolf. So technically, I'm not supposed to be a fox. I'm supposed to be a wolf.
Oh, guys, did you know that? You heard it here first on my stream. Emslea is not supposed to be a fox. Okay, but so what happened? What happened? How did you turn out to be a fox? What happened?
Everybody thought I was a fox. I didn't want to argue with them. It was simple. I was like, I won't explain myself every time. I just like, I am a fox. It's fine. I like it with fox.
I see. You just gave in. Okay.
I just gave in.
And what about the type of games or things that you did on stream? How did they change from from when you started to now?
I play everything. I do VR, mostly Beat Saber, So, so I play Beat Saber VR. I don't do VR chat streams yet. I must play I play a lot of horror games, a lot of horror. Horror. I also play VR horror. I mostly play PC games. I don't do a lot of VR. It's very rare I do VR.
And has it always been like that, like from the beginning?
No, I used to play more action-based game to begin with, but it's so
Mhm.
difficult to find good games. And usually horror takes 2 and 3 hours. Also, I used to stream 30, I used to stream almost 24 hours to 36 hours every day, almost. Don't ask how it adds up, it doesn't.
I see.
I used to stream like almost 24 hours, multiple times in a week.
And how has things changed from a community perspective? Like, what did you do in the beginning, and what do you do now?
I do more movie nights.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I just do more movie nights. But it's not a big difference, except that I just do more movie nights at a specific budget.
Okay, so was there like a kind of thing that you used to do before that you don't do anymore? Like you're like, okay, this is not working. I am dropping it.
Streaming wise or community wise?
Yeah, both. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so streaming wise, I just change my channel points. I just try to make my channel points as interesting as possible, because I feel like it's important to give people something for what they spent, you know? I also have hidden bit redeems, so like if you give me some amount of bits, the things that happen that most people don't know about. But
How is it hidden? How is it hidden?
Because I don't tell people.
Guys. Do you have it in your Discord somewhere? Like, do you like how will people find it?
I hint about it, so
guys, you heard it here first. Are you in Emslea's stream right now, and do you not know what the hidden redeems are? Well, it's time for you to find out. I don't know how you do it, and she's not telling us right now, but that is something you can do in her streams. Okay, that's actually really cool. Now I have another question for you, but before we do that, I want to do a quick time check. We are about 40 minutes in so far, and just doing a quick check on the questions as well. How far along are we? We are good. We are on track. We have right questions as well. Wait, I'm gonna read your username. Hold on, while I'm in the middle of a break. Liberator Nasty? Huh?
yeah, let's call him Nasty.
Okay.
Let's call him Nasty. He's
Okay.
Nasty.
So Nasty would like us to.
He's stinky.
Okay, Stinky. Stinky would like us to. Stinky would like us to do a hydrate. So why don't we take a little sip of water? So we've been talking for about 40 minutes straight.
It's your stream. I don't need water. It's your stream. So
okay. Well, I will have some. Stinky is calling me Stinky Impossible. Also, earlier I think when we were talking about you being a wolf then turning into a fox, Rector was just typing like just gave up. Yeah, she just gave up. She was like, I'm not explaining myself to everybody. I'm just giving up. I'm a fox now. All right. So we are still kind of in the sections of introduction, and I want to ask you a question to kind of wrap it up, and that is, if you could give your past self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Don't get scammed for $500.
Oh God. Okay. While that is an absolutely solid advice, may I ask for another that is for a streamer, like an upcoming VTuber streamer? What would you tell them? A piece of advice for a starter.
For starter, okay, so the most important part is just be kind to everybody. Just don't. That's the most important thing. Is just be kind and friendly.
Be kind and friendly. I can take one of those advice at least. Which very happily takes out on to the second section of the interview, that is the deep dive. And to start off, my question is, what are your favorite platforms to create on, and why?
I would say Twitch, because I just like streaming. Also YouTube is easier, but I feel like TikTok is kind of doing better than my YouTube. Except that it's I have gotten like more than 2,000 viewers on some of my videos on TikTok, okay?
Mhm.
And like 2,000 viewers, and then you get like about 100 likes, okay?
Mhm.
But none of them is following Twitch.
Oh.
So then it's just like, okay, so I got 2,000 viewers on a video, but none of them was bothered to go and check out my Twitch channel and follow me on Twitch. So that's kind of the downside about making so much effort in, like put a lot of effort into the platform and then you don't feel it spinning out. But some of my longest supporters was from TikTok. Fun fact. So I do get some people like Nasty. He was from TikTok. He was watching one of my. Which video was it he was watching again? It's a vlog. It was one of my vlogs. Oh yeah, it was a vlog about how I missed the airplane.
Oh God! Oh wait,
Yeah, the hospital one.
Nasri disagrees. He says the hospital one. Is this also where you? Is this also where you missed the plane?
It is. Yeah, it's the plane that's going to the hospital. So that was basically like I woke up, like I couldn't sleep in the morning, and then I had like a hospital appointment at the 27th, I think. And I thought it was the 26th if a plane was. So I'm like, okay, I have to wake up very early, but I can't sleep. So I slurp down and it's the slurp down energy drink. Okay, then you get out. So I started running to the train to take the train to the plane. And I looked at the ticket and I was like,
wow.
Oh wait.
It's like a poem.
I was like, wait, why is the ticket for the 27? Why is the ticket for the 27? I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So I decided, like, okay, I'm just gonna check my hospital appointment to make sure another time. Okay, this was for the 27. I'm safe. It's tomorrow, not today. So I was aware that I missed like the plane and the hospital. That would have been bad.
Wow, I see. Damn. Does this happen to you often with like dates and time?
Kinda, like a lot of people text me a lot, and try to make plans and organize everything. You can't get a lot to do, to balance 7 TikToks, collabing with people, interacting with my community, hosting movie nights. It's a lot at once.
That is a lot at once. So side question: How much do your mods help you out with like all the work that you need to do in this way? Do you?
I guess. So my moderators are amazing, but they help with shoutouts usually. So if it's a shoutout, they would help with those. Sometimes I host movie nights. Like when I'm able to host them, my mods help with hosting movie nights. If I need to rewrite something, they help me rewrite it. The basic spell check and fix the spelling. So that's the things they help me with, stuff like that. TikToks, I do myself, and so that, yeah.
I see. Okay, so we have Nasri in the comments correcting a date for you on your behalf, saying that it was on the 27th, but it was the 28th, but it was on the 29th. You thought it was on the 28th, but it was on the 29th.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch things up a little and let's move. Let's walk around because like this place, look at this place. There's just so much to explore. Let's find another spot for us. Ems, pick your favorite place and then we'll continue.
We can sit here,
Yeah.
I can sit down and we can like a proper interview area, like one sit there, like a talk host, talking.
Perfect. The bar. We do have a bar as well, but we shall sit down here. Oh, wait. You didn't pick the bar.
I can do anything, honestly. I don't know.
Okay. Let's sit down here. I'm saying you didn't pick the bar because Stinky is saying that in the chat. He's saying, "Oh, she didn't pick the bar."
No, I didn't.
Let me just move the camera into position. Into position. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, yeah, one of my favorite things about uh, one of my favorite things about the camera here is how easy it is to navigate and stuff. Okay, I think that looks good. All right, Ems, can you see? She's the
see.
one that's stinky.
Yes.
I'm just nasty. Lol. I don't know what the law is here, but I just agree. Just agree with you guys. Okay, whatever you say. Okay, so the camera is over there, and maybe we talk to the camera for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sometimes these things happen in VR. Okay, so next question. How do you keep your audience engaged across platforms like Twitch, Discord, TikTok, Instagram? Okay, loaded question. Let me rephrase a little. So to keep an audience engaged, when you kind of say it as kind of a mouthful of words, it doesn't mean anything. But to kind of break it down a little, audience engagement includes a bunch of metrics, right? These metrics are things like viewership, followership, engagement as in comments, likes, shares, things like that. So how do you kind of keep everyone engaged across different platforms, because the metrics are different in the platforms as well? Like on Twitch, for example, follows, subscribers, people, number of people in your comment section that sends what kind of emoji, all of that gets like measured. On TikTok, completely different metrics. So how do you go about keeping everyone in all of these different platforms engaged?
How? Okay, so like the thing is, that's why I have multiple TikToks, because people look for different things in different TikToks, you know?
Yes.
So I use different tags depending on the TikToks. So tags, I would say, you know? So like in the vlog channel, I use the vlog tag. So it's mostly just that
Do
I try
you
to...
mean by tag as in like a hashtag?
Yeah, a hashtag.
Okay.
So it's like hashtag vlog, hashtag streamer, hashtag VTuber, you know?
Yes.
Just get all hashtags. So that's what I do to kind of keep them at least engaged as much as possible, because then people know what they're going to get on those specific channels. Because I post everything in this one channel. People are like, why is she talk about a vlog? Why is she post a clip here? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing this? Like, it just makes people confused. So that's why I separate the categories. So people are like, okay, this is the vlog channel. We only get vlogs here.
So do you think that helps with kind of keeping the right audience engaged?
I do think it helps to keep the audience engaged at least. But this again is like, funnel people from those platforms into Twitch is more difficult. Because like, let's face it, TikTok is short content, you know?
Yeah.
People are looking for short content that lasts like 1 minute to 2 minutes. But a stream can last for 5 hours to 12 hours to 24 hours.
Yes.
And people are just not looking for that.
Yeah, I think definitely the audience that comes for Twitch is, you know, people who are maybe already doing something and half the time probably listening to you in the background, and then maybe hop on over to the chat to say something if you say something funny. So they're like just waiting hours on end to catch you doing something so they can call you out on chat. Okay, so you said you're also on like Instagram. So what do you do on Instagram? Do you have like many channels on Instagram as well, or not?
No, just one channel. And on Instagram, I just post whatever. Honestly, that's just whatever. I just have a dumpster.
Instagram is the garbage can. Everything goes there. Boop.
Everything goes there.
Okay, so that is also an interesting answer. Which brings me to next question. How do you go about making different content for different platforms? Do you do this?
how I did it. Okay, so basically, vlogs is mostly like what I've done in my life, my day to day. So I try to think about, okay, what I do today, how can I make it sound interesting or fun? So that's what I do on my vlog. I try to make something sound very fun. But sometimes it's actually what happened, kind-ish. It's a little bit over, I said. Like, I do put on some extra effort to make it sound more fun. But it's mostly what happened. And the clip one is just like, I got a clip, I put it in the DaVinci Resolve, I started editing, and it's posted there. And the most difficult one is my random TikTok channel where I just post whatever I feel like. Because there is just like, last one I posted there was about a boob size. But
Okay. All right.
yeah, it was about pancakes.
So that's really interesting. Like I feel like you've kind of gone about this like very, how do I say, like intuitively. You were like, okay, so for this I do this, maybe that works, and then okay, everything seems to be mixed up otherwise, so I'm gonna make different channels. And Instagram I do whatever because it doesn't maybe really impact your numbers in any way. And the kind of one of the takeaways from everything you've said so far is that it's been difficult to convert your audience on TikTok to becoming your audience on Twitch. Which is a fair argument, and I think I've heard I this is a common thing as well. Wait, I want to point that out as well. Like I was telling you, everything so far, like you've been kind of giving me unique situations, but this I think is a more general like thing that I hear from people who make content on like Twitch and TikTok. They're like, oh, I have a gigantic following on TikTok, but not all of them are gonna come and watch me stream on Twitch. Yeah, that's true. But you also make content on YouTube, right?
I do.
And how do you go about making stuff for YouTube? What's your approach?
A lot of times the same things I put on my TikTok, just I put it also on my YouTube channel. So I put it on both platforms.
So as YouTube Shorts?
Yeah, as YouTube Shorts. I have made a YouTube video about a horror game, so I do want to do more YouTube videos. And I'm probably like more like horrors. Because a horror game usually lasts about 2 to 3 hours, depending on the horror game. But a lot of those just last 2 to 3 hours, and it's an easy video to make. The problem is editing those videos. Because editing takes up 3 to 4 times the amount of just. So if it's a 1 hour's video, it takes 3 to 4 hours. If it's a 4 hours video, it takes almost 12 hours.
Do you? I'm sorry about the cough, everybody. That was me. I'm okay. I'm all right. Thank you.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Come on.
I'm good.
I'm sure. I'm sure you get.
I'm absolutely positive.
Hydrate. Somebody dehydrate. Hydrate right now. She's gonna die. I'm telling you guys. She needs it.
So do you also like make revenue on YouTube, because it's a lot harder to kind of get the numbers on YouTube, right? Like for you to actually make money on YouTube.
Yeah, I do not make money for YouTube at the moment because I focus all my effort on Twitch, so I haven't really made enough videos on YouTube. And every time I post a video on YouTube, I like they're public for like a week or 2 weeks, and then it's private because I'm happy with the video. So I have like multiple pages that's private videos.
I see.
So it doesn't really help a lot.
Interesting approach once again to another platform. Okay, so how do you balance streaming and making content for other platforms? Because I know you've said multiple times you focus on like streaming being your main thing. So how do you cut your hours basically? How do you decide, okay, I'm not gonna do more for YouTube or TikTok or Instagram like here?
It's very simple. I don't sleep. I just drink energy drinks, you know, I just slurp down. It's like, I just slurp down energy drinks as quick as I can.
Right.
And I don't survive.
Right, of course. This is also like a defining personality trait for you, right? Like your introduction to like I'm a gamer fox from Norway and I don't sleep much.
Exactly. I slurp that energy drink.
What is your favorite energy drink?
It used to be Monster. But it really depends, honestly. But I just bought Monster because it was simple. But also like the battery. But you don't know battery because battery is a Norwegian energy drink. So you wouldn't know the battery, but it's called battery.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
promise you, it's not battery acid, but it could,
Battery?
because that's healthy.
Sponsor Emslea. Sponsor Emslea right now. Right now. Oh wait, Aki, hello. Let me take a moment to say hi to you. Welcome to the stream. Meet Emslea. Emslea is a gamer fox from Norway that doesn't sleep much. And I am asking her very many questions about her journey as a VTuber. Also, while I am here, hello to Senidora. Is this someone that you know?
It's my 3D mama. Yeah, it's my 3D mama.
Hello.
Do you remember?
Good to see
Yeah,
you
met her.
again. I do remember.
Yeah.
Good to see you again. How are you doing? Hi,
So
indeed.
that's the one who made.
Oh, hey, thank you for the follow as well. We were just talking about how Ems doesn't sleep and her favorite her favorite energy drink. Why was I going to say monster drink? Lol. Her favorite energy drink is called Battery, which is a Norwegian energy drink. Are you muted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Battery.
Okay.
No.
She's
But
good.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm still alive. I didn't die yet. But yeah, the battery one, because they have a lot of. I prefer the flavors they have compared to. But also Monster's good enough. But like,
Monster's
I wish
good
I had
enough
many
as
as
well.
I just will have more of the America ones, but Norway is cheap asses, so we don't have American energy drinks. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just take a moment to talk to chat before we move on to the next section of questions. Tama, welcome. Hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Senidora, good to see you both again. Good to see you as well. And thank you so much for the follow. And we have Nasty saying, well, what about Monster Bad Apple? Is this something you know
I
about?
didn't like that one.
You
Yeah,
like
it's a
it?
Monster. No, I'm not a big fan. Like, it's okay, it's decent. But in my opinion, I think there are better ones.
I think you just offended Nasty. I could tell from like the all caps. What?
I bought it 2 times. Okay, I bought it 2 times. I gave it a fair shot. It wasn't my thing.
Fair enough. Look, she gave it a fair shot. Okay,
Exactly.
So let's go. That's oh god, it's their favorite flavor.
I know this is very flavor. I totally know that. But it's just how it goes, you know. Like he keeps talking about it all the time. So yeah.
I see. So this is a running joke that I've been roped into. All right. My next question. Do you have a specific strategy for gaining followers, subscribers? Like, is there something that you do, maybe in some kind of timely manner or an event-based manner that you do specifically to gain followers or subscribers, or like how do you keep it going basically? And before your answer, let me give you a minute to process the question. Nast, go ahead. Feel free to ask any questions you have in the chat. Yes, back to you. Do you have a strategy?
Okay, so just be nice to everybody. Literally, just be nice to everybody. Be yourself.
That is a strategy.
Be who you are and be kind to people. That's it. So like, just be whoever you are.
Just be nice.
You don't need to put up on a face, you know. Like you don't need to put up a face. Just be genuine to everybody.
Good advice. Nasty, you're asking, do you interview small streamers? That's true. This is you know what? I didn't kind of talk about the event at all today. I just kind of jumped right in with the questions. Damn, turned off the tormenting options for channel points. That is true. So let me introduce you to Bit by Bit, which is the event that you are at right now. Let me quickly turn on a little thingy here so you can see the dates for what we have planned. Oh, if you just Here we are. There we go. Now you can see on stream, this is an event that I'm doing all throughout November. And I have a guest speaker, a fellow VTuber, joining me every Saturday. Of course, in the case of today, which is a Sunday, is a special little arrangement that I have with Ems because she wanted to move it a day, and I was like, yeah, of course, no issue at all. We'll do it a day later. But next Saturday, I will have another guest, and so the week after that as well. And I'm happy to share with you that, like a lot of other VTubers are here currently actively probably listening. And they're happy to join me. We are back on. We are back. We are back on. What the fuck I was gonna say? I forgot. Yes. So you can see us now. So I'm doing this every weekend. It is a part of partly me trying to get to know other VTubers, and partly me trying to build kind of how do I say, like not quite advice, but kind of an insider look into smaller to medium-sized VTubers. So if you are interested in becoming a streamer yourself, you can kind of learn a thing or two from people who have been doing it for, like a few years, like Emslea here, who's been doing it for 4.
Yeah.
Now, so you're asking me, have you thought of doing non-VTuber streamer Q&As? I have, but I think for now I'm going to stick to VTubers. I think it's a little difficult for me to arrange, like somebody who maybe have a webcam on. Gonna be kind of a clash in medium as well, like for you to watch. I definitely have thought of it, but for now we're gonna stick to VTubers because that's my niche as well. It makes more sense for me to reach out and ask questions from other VTubers what their journey has been like. So for now, at least end of this year, it would be VTuber Q&As. All right. Thank you so much for your question. Now it's time for me to ask a question from Emslea. Do you have any tips for managing a Discord server and keeping it active?
I try to do something for the community is my biggest advice, like host movie nights and try to more good game nights, but it's difficult to do game nights because it's not a lot of good games for big groups, So it's difficult to find big group games. It's just host movie nights.
I'm so sorry, I burped. I was trying to play it cool, but I like really, it just came out. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let me sum up. Host game nights, host movie nights, but it's difficult to do game nights because you don't have any games that are good for a large group of people.
Because a lot of people can't afford to buy games either. So you're looking for like big group games that's mostly free. That's what we're looking for. And that's gonna be difficult because it's so repetitive. Like Goose Goose Duck is kind of meh. Among Us is just dead at this point.
Yeah.
Content, a lot of games can buy out and stuff like that. And Fall Guys are just like whatever. I'm a big fan of Fall Guys. So.
I see. Okay. No, that makes sense. Just keep the community active. Do things with them. That seems to be, fair ways to go about it.
So what I usually do, I a lot of times I sit in my Discord voice call. I sit in the chat there. I go for a walk. I am Discord. I go shopping. I take the people with me. I invested in. I literally bought a whole microphone for my phone to set better audio quality while I'm outside of the house.
Wow.
This is the mic I'm using right now. Yeah, I'm using that mic right now. So it's like a necklace with a microphone right here. So I would have better audio quality when outside from the house. It's not as big as my big mic. Yeah.
You have to send me a link to this thing because I need to know. What is the mic that you use? I need to know. That's really cool. Okay. Next question, kind of not really a lot of continuity from this question to the next, but what's your experience like with monetization in different platforms? What's it like? I know that you only make money on Twitch, but I suppose you have Ko-fi or like other merch setups. Like, how do you go about monetization?
Yeah. So I have 3 different merch stores, basically 3 different merch stores, and I had different things. So one of the merch stores that Nasty used to get his T-shirt is called Spreadsheet, I think it's called. I really like my Spreadsheet. You can customize your own T-shirt with my art. So like you can actually edit your own T-shirt and decide how you want it to look like, the size, and stuff like that. It has a lot more options and it's free setup, so I don't need to pay anything. And I can have unlimited items on it. So it's pretty nice. The other merch store, I sell mouse pads and have mouse pads. That one you have to pay $150 upfront to open the store.
I see.
So far, I haven't made enough money on my merch. I am technically, because you have to pay for the art, so you need the art. You need to have commercial rights for the art, and all those things. So technically, I am currently about 400 minus, at least 400 to 500 minus on merch.
I see.
So it's more like a long-term investment. It's more like a long-term investment to earn money for merch. But merch are a bit expensive to start up in general.
Okay, and what about other platforms?
Hello, Ghostly. Nice to meet you, Ghostly. Here's Ghostly from my community.
I see. Hello, Ghostly. Welcome. Welcome in. Hello.
So basically, how do you make most... So coffee. I don't make too much of coffee, but it's a very nice place for people to be able to help out. Like my cat was sick, and people use coffee to help out to pay my cat's bill. But
that's really sweet. That's really sweet.
Very sweet. It's very sweet.
Okay, so coffee seems to work in case there is like a situation at hand that you need some help with.
Yeah, because you can announce it that people can get them up. So, but it's just what people prefer to do. Because like you have many options. You have bits, subs, donations or PayPal, and you have coffee. But the PayPal is more sketchy because you can get something called when people chargeback. Like chargebacks.
Chargeback can really... I have heard many horror stories about PayPal chargebacks.
That's why you should always put in your link, your scam link, no refund. Because then you can dispute the chargeback, like, hey, this guy didn't allow, he gave me the money, and we don't do refunds, you know?
Yeah. That is good to know. Also, Nebo, welcome in.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
I want to ask a follow-up question to this. Do you have any advice to give to creators that are looking to monetize their content or merch or anything? I know you already told us, please write no refunds in your shit, okay? Other than that, do you have any other tips?
So basically, I need to promote, I need to actually promote my merch more of platforms. Because I don't promote. I probably like, hey, you actually have merch? Like, yeah, I had it for a year. You do? Yeah. I just don't tell people I have it. Plus, I started out like a chatbot. So automatically after so many messages and book chat, it will pop up chat telling people. But I don't want the chatbot to spam it because it looks really ugly. It's just a bot chat, you know? It's just really bad.
Yeah.
So it's important to put a limit. So I put a time frame. So after every hour, if so many people have been speaking, the bot will post a message. You know?
Also, hello. I'm so sorry to kind of jump in here. Hello, Swave. Thanks for joining in. Now, next question. Also may not have quite continuity kind of going from monetization to this, but have you faced burnout or creative slumps, and how do you deal with them?
I haven't really dealt with burnout burnouts. And I think the biggest issue, in my opinion, is to deal with the trolls. So trolls are the one that turns you down most. When you have people like, you put so much effort into your content. Like, I spend almost 5 to 4 hours on OBS almost daily, fixing settings, share settings, trying new redeems. It's like a lot of things happen behind the scenes because I try out new things, and if it doesn't work out, nobody see it. A lot of things that works out, people don't even notice that I did, So I spend a lot of, so before stream, a lot of times I spend 3 hours just working on OBS. And then people just being mean about like, oh, hey, you look ugly, or you speak bad, or do you even speak English, and your voice make my ear bleed, You're just people that criticize everything you do, like, yeah, but that's just like, and a hell lot of time doing all those things.
Yeah. So that's really interesting. So many things are at play right now. So I know you don't sleep much. You are working on 8 different probably TikTok channels. You stream almost every day. You host movie nights pretty regularly as well. So if we look at kind of your schedule, it's pretty packed. And you still have more trouble dealing with trolls than coming across like creative burnout.
Yes.
Fuck. That's wild. Like, can I have your energy? Can I have it, please? Also, thank you. Thank you. I'm very envious. Buff Werewolf Dragon Fireman. Hello. What is your username? Why is it so big? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Moving on. Moving on.
I can't do myself. That's the off.
Oh god. Why is it a mouthful? Look, the jokes are writing themselves, okay? Why is it a mouthful? Okay, look. Next question.
She's embarrassed. I like how she's embarrassed.
God.
It's fine. You survive. This is big Twitch, and that's Twitch for you. I'm sorry to tell you, but I've accepted it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick time check as well. It's been 1 hour and 14 minutes. We are moving on to the almost third section of the interview. And before we do, I want to, I know that this question you already kind of answered, but how do you handle negative feedback and trolls on your streams and social media? I know you said you kind of like try to tweak your mod settings, whatnot on OBS, or whatever you use to do that, like for the chat. But like you're also on like many other social media platforms, like you're on like TikTok, you're on Instagram, blah, blah. So how do you kind of deal with it? Not necessarily from a technical perspective, but, like really in your heart, what do you do?
Okay, so like it used to be a lot more difficult before, like it used to be a lot more difficult back before, because like when I was growing up, I used to get bullied a lot, especially when I speak. Because I did not speak before I was 12 years old. Yes, believe it or not, I couldn't speak before I was 12 years old.
I see.
Because, I was unlucky when I was born, basically. Another part of your brain that the teachers speak by them was born. I was born like dead. Yeah, I was dead. I was born. Because like the Norway string was around my neck, so it strangled me to death.
Wait. What?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I see.
So when I was born, my brain didn't get the air it needed. And when the brain doesn't get enough air in time, it damages the brain. So it damages the area where you learn how to speak. So a lot of people didn't think I could learn how to speak. So like I started learning how to speak with my hands instead, like a ball, a bike, I started learning how to speak with my hands instead. But I kept like practicing, like house, grass, lantern, I kept practicing
Mm.
So when I was 12 years old is when people started understanding me when I was 12 years old.
I see.
So also a sort topic when people come like, oh, we don't understand you, or you have an ugly voice, or your accent is horrible. That's always hurt me because it's something I've been growing up with, dealing with my whole life.
Yeah.
But nowadays I was like, okay, whatever. If I make your ears bleed, I'm happy. Go and cry to your mama.
No, absolutely fair. I didn't know. That is actually wow. Did you guys know? Like people who people who are here who are part of like M's community. Did you know this about her? That you've
So
been like, or is this perhaps like one of the first or less
no, I have
so
told
frequent
people
things?
before.
Okay, you do talk about it.
I usually in my Discord, I tell people like I don't mind sharing it. This is fine. It's a part of learning and growing as a person. And like I'm self-taught English. A fun fact, people like my kindergarten teacher. Okay, I was 4 years old. And my kindergarten teacher told me you can never be able to take the bus alone. You can never live alone, and will always need help. I live alone. I take the bus alone. I got a cat. I think my kindergarten teacher was wrong. I think she's wrong about it. Like,
yeah, screw that. You mean kindergarten teacher somewhere in Norway? Fuck you.
Imagine you're 4 years old. Like you're 4 years old. Do you expect a 4 years old to live alone?
Who would say that to like a child? First of all, dude, that's horrible. Yikes. So you would say like the specifically negative feedback about like maybe the way you speak is still hurtful, but maybe you're more seasoned to it because you've been doing this a while.
I'm more seasoned because you get used to it.
Yeah, like go cry to your mom about it.
Like I expect it in my comments nowadays. Like I see like, oh, that TikTok, and it's the same comment. Yeah, the first one. Next one, please.
Yeah, tell me something new.
Get original, you know?
Perfect. No, that makes sense. Again, another like very wholesome answer. Which brings me to my lost controllers. Okay, here we are. Which brings us to the last section. Actually, one before the last section of our questions. Is there any particular games or content themes that you would like to explore in the future that you are maybe not doing right now?
It would be more fun to do more VR because I do like VR. But I do like I do like everything that's possible to do almost. So like, it's not really anything else that I could wish to do because I love doing it. You know, I play shooters, I play horror, I play story-based game. I do art streams very rarely, but I do art streams. So like, yeah.
I see. So you just follow your heart wherever it goes.
Yeah.
But you would like to do more VR content. So this is interesting.
I have played actually Minecraft. I usually modern Minecraft. You just haven't seen it last day. You haven't been here long enough. Yeah.
Wait, Dress to Impress though? Roblox.
I would never play Roblox. Never. I'm sorry, but
I will never.
Never. It doesn't happen. Nope. It doesn't happen. Bye. I'm not gonna play Roblox. Bye.
Hold on. We're not finished. Come back.
Fine, I come back for you.
Okay. So no Roblox. Hey, we have someone new in the chat.
Yeah, that's also my moderator. He is the king of cheese. Yeah, he's the cheese god. He got all the cheese in the world. Like he got us cheese.
Cheese? Interesting.
Yeah,
nice to meet you, cheese god. Welcome to the stream. No, not the cheese. Okay, so interesting. So you follow your heart and you would like to do more VR content. That's really nice and good for me to know.
Hey, that's why I have a VR character, you know? This is why I'm here.
Yeah. So what kind of I know, okay, so Ben, so then okay, hear me out. The next question is, what kind of collaborations do you think would be fun or exciting for you to do for your audience? But since you already told me that you don't necessarily enjoy having other people in like doing collab streams because people maybe don't want to listen to two kinds of people talk. Keeping that in mind, maybe not on your stream, maybe like what you're doing with me right now, like kind of answering questions, that sort of thing. What would you like to do? What kind of collaborations are you open to in the future?
But I love doing. I like to play with people. It's so much fun to play with people. So like, honestly, as long as with somebody, I enjoy it. I just like playing horror games because I don't get scared and hear other people scream. It's wonderful. It's just music to my ears. When people go,
oh my god,
yeah.
Oh my god. People go purr while they're screaming their asses off because of some creature, and you're like, music to my ears sounds like a purring little kitten.
Exactly.
Love to make you scream. Holy shit. Okay. I didn't know you had this side to you. I didn't know.
I would expect for me.
Interesting. Okay, good to know. So if you would collaborate with another content creator, small or big, who would you want to collab with and why? Who's someone you have your eyes set on?
Oh yeah, definitely you.
Oh, blushing. Wait, hold on. No, that's so sweet. That's actually so sweet. I'm literally blushing right now. But other than me, I'm curious. Partly the reason I asked this question is for science, for research purposes. Who do you think is good, and who do you like kind of look up to and want to work with?
That's a trick question. Everybody's good in their own way. So means I don't care who I collab with because I just like to get to know people. So I'm fine with anybody, but definitely you though. But
so wholesome, like so fucking wholesome. Like every single answer is so fucking wholesome. Oh, just the goodness in your heart shines through. So any specific projects or ideas that you're working on right now, like for example a new model or a mod or something like that, like something like a project you're working on right now?
Oh, you want my special little thing? You want to know my special little? But
yes.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I have a new model coming soon.
Guys, you heard it here first. I keep saying that. You heard it here first. But like, and then I look over at chat and everyone in the chat's like, yeah, I already know that about her. I already know that. Yeah, I already know. Okay, so you're working on a new model, like a VTuber model or like a VR model?
Yeah, a VTuber model. I love 2D.
But your model's already so good. Like, you have an amazing VTuber model.
I do, indeed, and I probably won't change even if I get a new one. I won't be using it.
I see.
Probably. It depends. We'll see how it goes. It just depends.
Well, I have one question, and I have one question only about your new VTuber model. Does it have a bold toggle?
No, it won't have a bold toggle because I don't like that toggle. I don't want to be bald. I like my long fluffy hair. I'm so tall. I like my long hair.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little disappointed.
I like, you know how easy to make a bald toggle? Like I can literally make a bald toggle myself easily. Because you go into video settings.
And you turn the hair off.
Yeah, you can literally just turn off the hair yourself. I can even turn off my clothes. Like I can make my clothes invisible. I have done it. Don't tell anybody.
You just told like 10 people right now. But only Ems can do it. Oh, wow. More than 10. Okay. So, I have another question. Since we are talking about collaborations, have you done collaborations in the past? How did they go and what did you learn from them? Can you please give us a little story time?
Okay, so I had done so many collabs, I had done collabs for days. Like, I don't mind collabs in general, but the biggest issue is that people talk over each other. Because, like, I like to be engaged with the chat. I like to be here for the chat and talk to the chat and put the chat first. But if you have two people streaming, both people can be talking to the chat and each other at the same time. Like, oh, thank you for the follow, thank you for the sub, thank you for dancing at the party. Like, everybody's just going to talk to each other.
Thank you for dancing at the party.
It's just getting too hectical, Like, right now, I'm reading your chat, so I see your chat, I have your stream open, I know what's happening, so I know when people talk to me, because I can read it. That's why I know Reik is there, Nast is there, Ghost from the Sky is there, I see them.
Yes.
Because I feel like it's more important to put the viewers before the streamer. Sorry to tell you, but you're not important. Those are the important people. You are the side character.
Side character in my own stream. You come to my stream and call me the side character. Joking. No, all in good faith. So wait, no, I wanna read it back in a minute as well. So what did you learn? Like, was there, did something happen? Or, wait, where are my hands? Did you at any point decide my hands are here? Like, what did you learn? And, did you have any takeaways from collaborating with people?
Okay, so the issue, a lot of people don't have respect for each other while collaborating in a way, Like, when I try to collaborate with people, I prefer them themselves if they talk to their own chat, because it just keep it less hectic, Because, like, if people talk to their chat all the time, it just gets a lot on each other, and then the viewer usually doesn't feel like they can see in proper. It's just sad. The fun part of a collab is how you can interact, I can make fun of you and tell you you're a side character, after all you're a side character anyway. I like that. So,
coming back to that joke. No letting go of that.
So that's a part of collabs is how you can interact with each other and how we can make jokes, and the chat can join in on the joke, like they can join in on it. So this is really fun. So if you're still alone, it's difficult because then you have yourself and a game to talk about. But right now you can chat about penguins, a banana, we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
But
so you would say your past collaborations weren't so enjoyable from your side? You just found it to be too chaotic?
The reason I like them is because I still watch their chats, and I don't really focus about my own chat, So I enjoy it because it doesn't get hectical because I'm just there as a guest. Today I'm your guest, so I'm the side character of the side character.
That makes sense. So, what kind of like personality traits or content styles do you look for in a potential collaborator? So the reason I'm asking this question is probably maybe we have some streamers here in the chat, probably other people, maybe VTubers themselves. So to anyone who's watching or might watch later on the VODs, what kind of person are you open to collab with? Like in any specific games they're playing or any kind of specific niche?
Like, I'm okay with anything, honestly. I don't have anything specific that I'm like, no, that's an out of question thing, I'm okay with literally anything because I enjoy the company. I like to be able to chat with people, joke with people, and learn their type of humor.
Mhm.
So, and usually, like, if I join somebody's stream, I try to be like this moderate side. Like, I try to not engage too much with their chat because their chat is your chat. I'm more like try to just be respectful between that, you know.
Mhm.
Also, I live in Akuma. Nice to meet again, Akuma. So it's also for my community. Like, half of your chat there is
Yes,
actually it's one. But
Akuma.
it must
Hello. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Meet Emslea. This is the cute fox from Norway that doesn't sleep much.
I aren't cute. No, I aren't cute. Nope. I'm not cute. You're so fine. You're so fine.
You're not cute?
Wrong. No, I
What
am
are
cute.
you then?
I am not cute. Whatever. I'm not.
What are you then?
I'm crazily cute.
Wait, what cute?
I'm crazy.
Tracy?
Crazy.
Crazy! Crazy cute! Okay, she's not just cute, she's crazy cute. Okay, meet crazy cute gamer frog from Norway that doesn't sleep enough and drinks way too much energy drinks from what I've come to know about her so far. So to sum up that question, you are happy to collaborate with anyone because you are happy to get to know someone, and you're just happy for the company. All right. So
Yes.
this brings me to the next question. Would you be open to hosting events, challenges, or charity streams with other creators?
I wouldn't mind hosting, joining in for charity streams. I do like the idea of charity, but I have heard so much bad things about charity. Like, I heard like a lot of them a lot of charities, like if you do poor research to the charity, a lot of them just trying to scam you. You know, they take the money, but they don't do what they say they're gonna do. You're like, oh, you're gonna help those people, but they're like, yeah, we don't need like 5%, and you guys take 95 of what they're earning. That's not fair, you know. So that's why I'm very skeptical of charity, is because I want the money that get donated to go to the charity, not to what the charity say. Like, yeah,
Yeah. No, I think
sense.
that's a very valid concern, and I think we could probably talk about just the validity of certain communities that turned out to be charities, non-profits, and the actual work that they do on the field, whether they add up to who
Yeah.
what they put in what they put in their website. No, of course, no, that absolutely makes sense. I do have another question on the collaborations itself, but really this is more of an opinion that I would like from you. Do you think collaborations help you grow your community and reach? Very technical question.
No, here's Nelik. Nelik, sorry, Nelik is on your inside your body. This is okay. So,
Who's in my what? Huh? Your cat?
my cat. Yes, she's right there. She's actually right there.
I am a cat. Crazy cute fox. Crazy cute cat. Oh, Nelly. Nelly is her name, right? Like Nelly?
Nelik, yeah, Nelik.
Nellig. She has she even has like a little toggle on her video model to hold up the cat. It's really cute.
Yeah, I do.
So are we good? Shall I repeat the question? What's happening? You good?
It's fine.
Okay, I shall ask again. This is more of I'm interested in your opinion. Do you think doing collaborations help people grow their community and reach?
No.
Why?
Okay, so collabs is the easiest way to get to affiliate that. But I do not think it's the easiest way to grow. So if you want to get affiliated, yes. But if you want to grow, no.
Do your own thing. No, yeah. Interesting. Can I get a little more insight than just no? Like, can you tell me why you think it might not work?
Okay, so from my experience, 'cause I used to do about collabs. I used to do collabs. Because like the benefit of collabs is that the viewers, because you don't need too many viewers and average followers to get affiliated. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of time in collab, you have like those average viewers also joining for your collab, so it helps. But people are usually there for the streamer themselves.
Sorry,
so
can
in
you
most
repeat that?
cases,
People are usually what?
Usually there for that one specific streamer, not for the other person, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So you can't really piggyback of a bigger streamer. It doesn't really help a lot now, in general. And so basically what happens that a lot of the collapse is that usually people want to watch you. Like I said, people like to listen to my voice or have a talk or my accent.
Yes.
That's what people come to my content for. If I start doing a lot of collabs, I lose those people who were there for that sort of content.
No,
and also, like, if you do collab, it's also to do collabs. You have a difficult time keep up with the chat. And people watch a live stream, interact with the streamer.
Yes.
So, like, long time you use to react to your chat or talk to your chat or respond to your chat, less the chat will feel that you see them and not them.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Let me just sum that up, because I think that was really wise and also different to the opinion that I have heard so far. So you would say that doing collaborations doesn't necessarily help you grow, because you might not be nurturing an audience that are here to watch you, because they may be, you may be kind of gathering an audience that belongs to the second person that is here, but they might not necessarily enjoy you or even join you later. So what's important, now you can add on to this if you disagree, is for you to do your own work. Show up to the stream, show your personality, grow and nurture your audience, talk to them when you can, and grow your own audience, not necessarily try to, extreme words, leech off another creator, because that doesn't work in the long run.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. No, I think that is definitely very insightful as well.
It does help to collapse. Like, because when you do collapse, you do get your name out. And if people do find you through other streamers, it's just, people are usually more for the main streamer. And also people that said Twitch, like, why do people watch a live stream? They watch a live stream because they want to be a part of the stream themselves. So they want you to chat with them, interact with them, get to know each other, you know?
Yeah.
If you're collabing, maybe it like take 5 minutes to 10 minutes before you're able to reply to your chat, and then they will feel like you're not noticing them. You know?
That's true.
Like, it's so many sometimes I pop into a collab stream to chat, say hello. I say like, in 5 minutes, they're not replying to me. Like, but they bought a sit
exactly. You move on to the next one. Okay, so this makes me want to move on to the next question. Do you have a dream collab? This is actually going to be the last section of this section, which is actually all about collaborations. Like, up until I think maybe the last 20-30 minutes, we've been just talking about doing collaborations as a VTuber, what that's like, what our opinions are on it. And now to kind of wrap that up, my question to you is, what's a dream collab you hope to happen in the future for you?
A dream for me? I don't really have any, to be honest. Like, as I said, as long as I get to play with people, I'm happy. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter how big of a streamer it is, or it doesn't need to be a streamer in general. I just like to spend time with people and chat with people. That's why when I'm on Discord, I just hang in Discord. I go out shopping, talking to people. I watch movies with people. I did OBS while talking to people. I just chill on my Discord like 90% of the time.
That's also another insightful answer from you. I think everyone that I've spoken to so far always has like, oh wow, this is like, oh, like I want to work with Markiplier, or I want to do this, and I would like, everybody has like a, oh wow, that's cool. And it's really nice to it's almost a breath of fresh air. Like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Like, everyone's great. And I'd love to talk to everyone, but I'm good. That's nice. That's peaceful.
I just enjoy people's company. That's the thing. I don't feel like you need to be a famous person or a big streamer to be like, doesn't matter.
Okay, so now almost 2 hours in, we have 15 minutes to go for it to complete being 2 hours. However, that does bring us to the last section of our questions, which is about goals. But before we get started, let's take a small break. Hydrate. We'll still be here. Maybe move our location. Do a little itsy bitsy, stretch, maybe, because we've been on for almost 2 hours, and talk to the chat for about the next 10 minutes, and drink some water. Please drink some water. Please, it's been 2 hours. Please drink some water. I beg of you.
Me drinking something? Never.
Okay. So how are you doing so far? How is the interview faring? Are you good? Are you comfortable being on VR for so long?
Oh yeah. It doesn't matter. I have played VTuber for 6 hours straight, okay? I'm fine.
Oh my god, wait, how many hours?
6.
Okay. I've beaten you. I've been on VR for 8 hours. That's crazy.
But it's a VTuber.
No. I can maybe do an hour at most. I can do an hour at most.
You can do better. I did 6. You can do better.
No, Beat Saber, wow, Beat Saber is crazy. Okay, so let's catch up to the chat. Give me 1 second to move my headset a little. Here we are. Cute little fox. Yes, we talked about this. Not just cute, but crazy cute. Rector says sounds about right. I drink too many energy drinks. Buff Werewolf Dragon Fireman says the fox reminds me of Yuri from Spy X Family anime. Really?
Oh, really? I like that anime. I don't know if I do.
Interesting. I do like Spy Family. I do like Spy Family.
It's a very good anime.
Which part about this model reminds you of Yui?
That's my personality.
Personality? Oh, maybe because you did say you like to listen to people scream in pain. So maybe. You haven't seen Spy Family? Yay, Nelik. Nelik is the cutest, adorable. I agree. Any cat ever, any cat that has ever lived, cutest, most adorable.
I agree.
Is this like an emote that I'm not saying? X6 love. I think it's an emote for Nelik. Sajini is really beautiful. Oh my god, look at this comment. Sajini, but not a comment, look at this chat. Sajini is really beautiful, gorgeous, and I love your beautiful voice. Wait, Felix? Why is Felix right afterwards? He's like, I know, right? So everyone in the chat right now, meet Felix in the chat. Felix is my husband. So right after Sajini's really beautiful, gorgeous, I love your beautiful voice, my husband's like, I know, right? Okay, let's move and improve our location a little and then get back. I hope you had something to drink, please. Or do you still resist?
I have something.
Okay, perfect. Let me find a spot. Let's go all the way up here in the corner. Ems, should I stream after this? Wait, Nasty, you stream? You're a streamer?
He's a flash tuber.
A
Flash
what?
streamer, I mean, flash. He's flash streamer.
What?
He uses
What?
normal camera.
Fresh? Fresh?
Flash.
Not flesh.
Flash.
A flesh. A flesh streamer. like a zombie. Oh wait, I see. Flesh as in not a VTuber. Like a IRL streamer. I see. No, that's wild. Okay, I see. I didn't even pass that. Okay, that does make sense. A flesh streamer. Goodness. Okay, so that is the categorizations. On Twitch, you have VTubers and you have flesh tubers. Well, let me stand up. Oh. Get you up. Wait, why? Here we are. I'm gonna move. Wait, no, it's not moving the way I want. There we go. Perfect. Okay, camera's over there. I hope you can see it.
I did.
Okay, let me make it world anchor. Okay, now I can move as well. Perfect. And we are. Let's see. Oops, I jumped. We can move on to the last section. But before we do, Ems, is there anything you'd like to share? Your experience so far? Anything you want to say to the chat before we move on to the next section?
Well, I have nothing to really say.
Okay. All right. So the next section. Oh wait, I have a question. Nibel, how long will be the interview? I think judging by the fact that we have wait, why is it doing that? Why is it getting blurred?
I'm blind! No!
Okay, I think it's been fixed. Judging by how the stream's been going so far, I think we might be live for about another half an hour to 45 minutes, depending on how long it takes for us to get through the questions. Yeah, it's definitely the autofocus. I do like having the background blurred. I think it looks nice. Than kind of everything being super sharp. But it does like glitch out more than I like, unfortunately. Okay, so the last section of the Q&A is actually about goals as a streamer. And here I'll be asking questions about what you want to do in the future, what your plans are for your community, what your plans are for, your streaming schedule, what you want to do in different platforms, etc., etc. And I think we've gotten a few hints to some of the things you may be planning in the future, including a new video model that will be coming up.
Hey, I told you to keep a secret. You're supposed to not tell people.
So, first question. What are your current goals for content creation and streaming? What do you go by?
My goal, it's just simple. My goal is actually just get to know people, basically, like be there for people in need, help who I can help out, get to know people. So like I don't really have any specific goal. It's just to hit partner eventually, but it's just to be here for people and get to know people.
Do you think of like I want to hit like 2,000 followers on Twitch?
No, I never did that actually. I never think about that.
You never think about the numbers. Okay.
No.
But then let me wish it for you. I hope you hit 2,000 followers soon because I think you're very close. So good luck to you.
I am close.
I just want to be affiliate. Yeah, no. We know the struggle. Except maybe Emslea earlier today was saying, no, that was super easy. So maybe you ask her.
I spell different.
Built different. Oh no, the autofocus is going crazy. I'm gonna turn focus off. Because I actually want you guys to see us. Oh, we have Ghost from Sky also saying got affiliated easily. And it's hard when you are British because people don't like British. Well, whose fault is that? Okay, wait. Okay, wait. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I think this could turn into. I don't want to make any comments about that specifically, but I also hit affiliate pretty quickly. It took me a month, less than a month. I think it took exactly 17 days since I started streaming, and then I hit affiliate. And my strategy was to stream every day, talk to people on stream as well. That's something I did that I think is a little unique for what the rest of the VTuber community was doing. I was talking to people on stream, and that's kind of how it went for me. Like it really didn't take that much time. I hit affiliate pretty quickly. How long did it take you, for like to hit affiliate since you started?
Depends on what you think about, but when I started like streaming, it took me about 1 week to 2 weeks. 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, no. I think maybe VTube is just built different. Have you tried VTubing? If you wanna hit affiliate, have you tried VTubing? Because I think for both of us, it's like 2 weeks. I think. Don't have the money. Make the model yourself. That's what I did. I also didn't. I mean, okay, I had the money. I'm a graphics designer, so I made my own. You can probably learn all the skills you need on YouTube, to be honest.
You can actually. This time I'm färdig now.
Well, you edited an existing model. That's true. And Jewel helped me a lot.
Also, to be fair, you do also have free models. You do have those free models
that is also true. Yeah.
Get.
You can like get a model and then edit it a little, which is easier.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, moving on to the next question, which I feel like is kind of lost on you, but I shall ask anyway. Do you have any specific milestones you're hoping to reach on Twitch or other platforms?
Like, it would be nice to hit a partner, you know? Because, like, I want to prove to everybody who thought that myself, like, I'm a shithead, and like, make people bleed, like, you know, bleed. I want to prove them wrong. I would be like, you guys thought I could never hit a partner? I can, you know? I just want to prove everybody that
I see. No, that makes sense.
I want to prove... Yeah, I just want to prove to every troll and every person who like to show people down that as long as you are yourself and being true to yourself, it doesn't matter. You feel more
I hope you hit partner. But hitting partner is a little difficult as well, right? Like you have to average 75 viewers or something?
Yeah, 75 viewers. So.
You have to average 75 viewers, and then also it's not like affiliate. Like you're not just granted Twitch partner. You have to apply for it, and you have to write like a fucking essay. And you gotta be like, this is what I want to do. And from what I know, they also like they watch your VODs and stuff, and they decide whether they want to give you partner or not. And there are some people who have applied like 5-6 times to get a partner. Yeah, I wish
but it would be fun.
I wish you the best of luck, because I am for your sake. I hope you get to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah, because I feel it would be nice to prove people that it doesn't matter, you know? Like, because you only have people who are going to push people down and people who are mean, you know?
Yeah.
And showing people like, yeah, I had people who were rude to me. I had people who were mean to me. I was the difficulties while streaming in life, you know? Also, no matter how difficult something is, you can manage.
That's true. So, next question on goals is, what's one big project you've been thinking about but haven't started yet?
A big project. Look at this lovely outdoor focus. So
Yeah, I know.
really
I turned it off again.
really delightful.
I made an effort and then wait. If I leave it manual, maybe it works. Yeah, this might work actually. And center us.
But yeah,
A big
the thing I
project you've been
tried
thinking
was-
about but haven't started yet.
it is working in my community, you know, because I always working out what I can give back to my community. That's what I want to do, you know? So I'm trying to think about what will make redeems more fun for people, how I can improve redeems. So I'm trying to work on art, giving art to people. I try to do like small things that at least give some big back and make people feel valued and stuff like that.
Make people feel
Valid.
valid.
That they've been
Okay,
seen
yeah.
and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. So I feel it's important.
So I suppose you're working on like multiple things to kind of improve interaction and engagement and like just making a safe space if they join your Discord server or something like that.
Yeah,
Multiple
try to
things.
make everybody feel seen and yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna maybe zoom in a bit. Okay, hold on.
Because let's be honest, like I wouldn't be here if it was for my community, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel it's very important to show how grateful and happy I am that I have those people around me.
Makes sense. Interesting. So, how do you see your content? This is stuff that I suppose you make like on YouTube, Twitch. Sorry, maybe outside of Twitch because Twitch is streaming.
Yeah.
How has your content evolved over the years, and how would you like to evolve in the future?
I want to get better at editing and make my content more interesting to watch.
Mm-hmm. What do you use for editing right now?
DaVinci Resolve is what I use.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. Okay. And you want to learn to edit better in DaVinci? Or you want to try different software? I see. Interesting.
No,
Interesting.
I like DaVinci.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, can I remind you to move a little closer? little bit. Is it too much? Right over here. I got horns. Right over here. Anytime now.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. Right in the middle. Perfect.
She's
So
being very too clingy. Like she's being so clingy.
yeah,
you know?
I'm so clingy. I am. Ask my husband.
Yeah, I'm sorry for him.
So it's interesting because like this question kind of flows into what you were saying earlier. Any skills or tools you want to learn to enhance your content other than DaVinci?
OBS.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, little OBS.
Because like there's a ton of things you can do on OBS, but it's kind of not very user friendly. Like you have to go through so many loops to learn to do things on OBS.
I have memorized every single setting in OBS. Every single setting in OBS I have memorized.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Is OBS really so difficult? I don't know how to answer this question. Yes and no. There are certain things that are pretty straightforward for you to figure out and certain things that aren't. Like
it depends if you use filters, plugins, how many scenes you're gonna have, your Wi-Fi connection, make sure the bandwidth is right for that one, graphic settings,
like it's very
switching between
technical.
scenes.
Felix, I studied media informatics at a university and I think it's easy. Well, I don't know what to say. Okay. I'm happy for you. You see how like my voice went up like 17 octaves. Like I'm happy for you. So great.
So amazing.
Okay, so for making a simple overlay, few filters and all, it's easy. Like for harder stuff, it's insanely hard. I think what's actually difficult about OBS is that like it's actually a super technical like tool for you to use. So if you don't know the words of the settings, if you aren't so inclined, if you don't know the words, then it can be really difficult. You're like, okay, what does this button do? Like it's literally the entire software is what does this button do? And why didn't it work?
Okay, so like I have something called a Steam Deck, okay? And the
Mhm.
Steam Deck macros, okay? So this one macro, it will move about 4 things in OBS, so it'll move those 4 things in OBS. At the same time, it'll trigger en VTuber Studio, so it'll also move a model at the same time. At the same time, it triggers a sound alert on another area. So this one macro uses 3 different apps.
Yeah.
So
So no, yeah, I think one thing that I learned pretty recently is that there's a way for you to, okay, this is not recommended, this is not something I'm doing personally, it's just something that I learned, is that if you want to play music on your stream and you don't want it to be a part of like a part of your VOD, there's a way for you to select a different audio output for your music and only your music, and it wouldn't be recorded in the VOD, and your VOD wouldn't get muted by Twitch later because of copyright issues. So like there are like pretty like nitpicky things that you can do with OBS if you know what you're trying to do. Like I think that's the difficult part. Like there's certainly a learning curve for OBS. Lower down in the house is a bigger punishment. Sajani, did you learn that from Felix? No, I learned that from someone on TikTok. Someone on TikTok was like, "Hey, did you know that you can do this on OBS?" And I'm like, "Okay, tell me." And they were like, "Oh, just put your music in a different audio channel." And I'm like, "Ah, I see." I saw it on TikTok. We have Senidora in the chat saying Emslea's Stream Deck / OBS setup is so complex and that she adores it. That's nice. Have you done like a stream setup, like showing your stream setup kind of stream or video or something like that?
I've done it in Discord. Also, like when people ask me if I can help them out, I help them and teach them what I know. So I have helped people setting up their OBS and with their settings. Yes.
I see. Weird.
And
I
the
think
best plugin for OBS.
Go ahead.
The best plugin for OBS is Move. Yeah.
Move.
Move. Yeah. Move Scenes.
Move Scenes.
I recommend it. It's the best plugins. Yeah. It lets you
this
move
I do not
stuff
know.
to your screen.
Something for me to look up. Interesting. Gotta make a note. I think she's just wanting to claim it as her own work and not use Felix. What do you mean? I just told you, some random guy on TikTok told me. If I wanted to claim it as my own, I would just say, I found it on my own. I didn't say that.
That was pretty good point.
Okay, so we have the next question here is me asking, how do you see your content evolving over the next year? And one after is skills, tools that you want to learn OBS. And we're kind of really moving into the last chat is kind of weird right now. Chat kind of weird right now. Moving into the last few questions. Okay, so this is an important one, and I have high hopes for your answer. So, do you have a long-term vision for your brand as a content creator? And I want to hold up. Before you say something really quickly, I want to give some context to this because you've been streaming for 4 years now, and you have your own merch to which you have invested like like a lump sum of money that you are hoping to probably make back at one point. And I know that collaborations aren't really in the picture for you, even though you're like happy to collab with people. So what is your long-term vision as a brand?
My long-term vision is very simple, straightforward. This building community. Like I don't really have any, but I want. It would be nice, like you're like, oh, wait, that's Ems. I know her, you know. Like I still have like get you on disco calls, like, but I know you. Are you the fox? Yes, that accent, that voice. You're Ems. So I like already that people don't already recognize me. So
yeah,
because I'm very extinguished, that my accent is like extinguished. So people can pick up that, oh, there's Ems because of her accent.
No, yeah, that makes sense. So, I think it's also really cool because you shared with us earlier that your accent actually has been one of the most challenging things as you were growing up to kind of, overcome. And then now it's actually turning into the signature thing about you that people recognize. And you hope for this to be in the future as well. I think that's a really beautiful full circle moment. I remember one time when I was on Yardset and I was hosting, this person joined me and then I started talking about my model and I do this so often. I toggle my wings on. I'm like, I added wings to this model. And they immediately like recognized me. They were like, wait, you're the person from TikTok. And I'm like, I am. You know me? It was great. I think as a creator, we all want to be like recognized for what we do. No, that does make sense as something that you want long term. So
as I said, a lot of things I put in my OBS and redeems, a lot of the things people never noticed that I did. It was like, it is there. I did it, but you don't even see it. It's like, that's so sad, you know? Like, I spent 5 hours making this one thing, and you didn't even notice it.
Notice it. All right. So, are there any platforms or types of content you want to explore in the future?
Not really. I just keep doing what I do, you know? What I feel like, honestly, because that's what matters. Like, I'm just going to be true to who I am, and I'm just going to be who I am. Like, I don't have a lore. I don't really have a lore surrounding myself. Like, I just want to be who I am. I am just me and nobody else. I don't go to the front like, oh, I'm the goddess of the forest. I'll kneel for the goddess. Come on, kneel. And then...
Yeah, lore can be fun though.
Lore can be fun. Like lore can be very fun. It's not my thing.
I wrote some lore just for the sake of it. I was like, okay, let's give some context to who the model is and whatnot. And I borrowed it largely from, like so she's so Kara is part of King's Raid. She's like a playable character in King's Raid mobile game. That is not so popular anymore. I think a lot of the files are lost as well. And she's a golem, and I kind of roll with that story. Like, I didn't like invent everything from scratch. But it can be fun to have the lore, because like it kind of gives you little loopholes to like get out of sticky situations. They're like, I'm a golem, so I can't do this. But yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. That's what you want to do. And do you have any like specific goals when it comes to monetization or partnerships?
Monetization. No, not exactly, to be honest. Because like the best thing to do, at least selling merch, announce that I have not telling people in your chat that you actually have a store. That's important. Another one is to also put in your bios that you have a merch store, so people also see that you have merch in your bios. Also, in your process, and get a business account. email.
Yes.
Get a business email.
Yes. Facts.
Because the thing is that if you put like a business email in the about section, companies are gonna look at about. This is this name. This is this name. They have a business account. Let's contact them and be like, hey, are you guys interested in this free game Steam? They're going to give you a Steam code to get it for free, basically. I have actually, because since I added, I think I have had a business account for about a month, I think. 2 months, 1 month. And since then, I have been offered about games like, oh, yeah, here's a Steam key. Feel free to try the game for free. Like, oh, thank you. Yeah.
I see. No, that's really cool. That's good. That is good advice indeed.
Yes, because if a company will sponsor you, they're not going to bother looking through all your info to find out how to contact you.
That's true.
If they want to DM me, I don't say sort of Discord. Let's just like a company is not going to message you on Discord.
Yeah.
They're looking for an email address. So easier for them to find the email address, easier for them to contact you, and then make some kind of a... Yeah.
I should do that. I have a business email. I don't think I have it in my bio. I have to put it in my bio. Lesson learned for today.
Yeah.
So the next question. How do you plan to keep yourself motivated and inspired in the coming months? Some more context to this question. I remember when I asked you earlier, what do you do about burnout and creative slumps? You were like, I don't really have those. But but what do you do to keep yourself inspired? Which is a different like question to, going through burnout. What do you do to keep yourself inspired?
Okay, so what I do to keep myself inspired is very, very simple. I think about the people who I help through my stream and the people who enjoy my content. It helps with what I'm doing matters for the people who's here. Because I had people who told me like I helped them to a very hard time in their life. They spoke up with somebody and they needed somebody to be there, and I was their comfort streamer, if it makes sense. And I love knowing that I have been some people's comfort streamer and being able to help people out with just being silly and goofy and stupid.
That is so wholesome as well. That's actually really so sweet. What do you do to keep yourself inspired? I think about the people that like the stuff I do, and that makes me want to do more stuff. That's actually really sweet. Okay. So far, before we kind of move on to the last few questions, I think I have maybe 2 lined up to go. We kind of breeze through the questions. Anything you want to add for anything that you've said so far? Anything you want to say? Anything that you thought about?
Not really.
Okay, perfect.
No, nothing about that. But I've been pretty forward about all of my things. So unless you have something you want to know more about,
I have one last question. As we go through this, anybody who is watching the stream right now, if you have questions for Em, please share us within the chat and she'd be happy to answer. If you have any questions for me, go ahead, happy to answer. But that does bring us to the last question of the Q&A session. Yay, dancey dance. If you could look back in a few years, what's one achievement you'd be most proud of as a creator?
I helped somebody who was suffering really badly.
That's really sweet.
That's just the thing I'm most happy about, is how I help somebody. Like, something else than that, honestly. I'm very simple. I'm sorry, I'm simple-minded. But yeah.
No, I don't think so. Oh hey, we have a cute question in the chat. Zeni is asking, Ems, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Easy. Oreo.
Wait, no, tell me an ice cream flavor. What the hell? I didn't ask. What? Is this an acceptable answer?
Okay,
like
so
if
that strawberry tastes awful. Like, no, like if you like strawberry, I don't know what's wrong with the taste buds, but something doesn't fit into your taste buds. Because strawberry ice cream doesn't taste strawberry. It tastes like fake soap.
It tastes like fake soap. Okay. Many people in the chat seems to accept Oreos as a respectable answer. It's just me. I think okay, fine. In that case, if everybody agrees, good. But I agree with you on fruit flavored ice cream. Like any fruit flavored ice cream, I'm like, no. Lemon flavored
Exactly.
ice cream? What are you talking about? No. No. But you know it's good?
Exactly.
Mixed fruit. Why is it good? Mixed fruit ice cream kind of good though. I hate like single fruit flavored ice cream, but mixed fruit kind of good. Okay, I see. So Oreos is an acceptable answer. Lemon Turkish ice cream is good. Not the best, but it's fine. Why Turkish ice cream specifically? What's the deal with Turkish ice cream anyway? Like I see like those videos where like they like trick you. They don't let you have the ice cream, like Turkish ice cream vendors, and they're like playing all these tricks on you. They don't give you the ice cream. It's different kinda. Okay, if you say so. The flavor is not the same for some reason. I don't know, maybe they use a different ingredient like raisins or something. Wait. Okay. So, I think that does kind of. Turkey has good sweets, right? Yes, Turkish delights are good. Okay. So, let's do a quick time check. 2 hours and 17 minutes in. Delightful.
Mhm.
That's really insane because you kind of breezed through all of the questions. What would you like to do, Ems? Would you like to hang around, talk to chat for maybe another hour or so? Would you like to wrap up?
That's it. If people have questions, or if you have questions. Do you got any questions? And
I ran you through exactly 50 questions. So I have a spreadsheet open here. And I have pre-written all the questions. And I ran Ems through 50 questions right now on stream. And that's really everything I gotta ask you. Yeah. We're done with the Q&A. 50 is a lot. Yeah. Yeah. And I think you had like really, really insightful answers as well. Like I really enjoyed the session today. But yeah, in that case, let's wrap up. So, everyone that is here right now, let me just do a quick reminder again. I do these sessions every Saturday. I know that today is a Sunday, but today is the only exception to the rule. But yeah, sessions, VTuber Q&A sessions happen every Saturday. Next Saturday, I have the Meme Bastard joining us. Wait, what? What's going on? It's so blurry. Turn it off for a second. Okay. And wait, I'm trying to get my arms off the stream because I'm going over to the mouse right now to look at things. I'll try to move it a little. Okay, hold up. Okay. Yes, so I'll be here next Saturday with a small VTuber. We'll be talking about pretty much the same questions that we went through today, but we will be hearing a different opinion. Really enjoyed this segment. Oh my god, that's really great.
Thank you for being here, son.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and of course, Ems, thanks for taking up the invite. Thanks for being here.
I'm done. Bye.
No, wait, hold up. I'm not even done saying thanks. Come back. She keeps walking away. Like, this is like the third time you like up and left. You're like, okay, then goodbye. I'm done. Hold on. Thank you for taking up the thank you for taking up the request to come on. You've been really amazing to work with. The TikToks we made, I had absolutely fun as well. I think they should be live right now. I don't think I saw them go on because they were scheduled. Of course, I think you also rated me twice or thrice. I'm not even sure. She's so sweet. I really, really love Ems. She's so supportive. And she's also super active. So she's great. If you found the segment so far interesting and her opinion and her adorable accent adorable, please drop her a follow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for answering all of my 50 questions. And yeah, I do think it was a delight. Thank you so much for being here. And all of the viewers as well, thank you so much for being here. Let me just give everyone a quick shout out. Nebel, Nasty, Ghost from the Sky, Zenidora, Ems, of course, you're here, Felix. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Thank you so much for being here, asking the questions, sharing your opinions. And yeah, thank you so much for being a part of the stream. And it is time for us to wrap up. All right, let's just say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my god. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Rex? Zerax? How do you say it?
Yeah, Rex.
Rex? Okay,
But
Rex, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you again on Saturday. Goodbye.